Hey guys, we're just gonna jump straight into this because I didn't waste no time. Went in with the P.Louise Basin shade 4, plonked that on my eyes, blended it out with a beauty blender so it was all nice and smooth. Then went in with my Huda Beauty Rich Nude palette and used that brown shade that I just pointed at and plonked that right into the crease of my eye. Now you want there to be a smooth transition between the dark brown that we'll use later on and this shade here, so you do want it to show up on your skin quite a bit. It's not just a fleeting colour that's doing absolutely nothing. It's part of the team, it's part of the process. Just for some guidance, I tend to blend my crease colours to the shape of my eye, so I slightly wing it out on the corner and like bring it in for a nice diffuse look, and it will just, if you follow this, it will just make your eyeshadow look a bit more flawless and seamless and a lot more flattering. It's always best to follow your eye shape. We're gonna take her palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills and going with the shade Ginger, that nice burnt orange, and we're just gonna put that on top, just above where we put the brown from the Huda palette, just so that that brown has something to transition to, so it gives the look more of a seamless look. This burnt orange is kind of like my skin tone, so if you don't have this palette, just fine, just use your face powder, that will work just as fine, just so the transition and everything flows seamlessly. We're just going to take that first brown we used and just go back in with that, just to build the intensity of the colour, because the brown can get a bit lost after you put a transition colour on top. Now taking that nice rich dark chocolate, we're going to put that just under the brown that we used. Wow, apparently not guys. We're putting it on our eyelid first and then blending it upwards. I'm doing a voiceover and I don't even know what I'm doing in my video, but we move. With this colour, we just want to make sure we're building up the intensity because this is our main colour, so we need to pack that on to our lids, build it up, because this is the showstopper. This is what's giving us all the vibes, everything we need. So we needed to put in a bit more work, a bit more practice, because it's the main attraction. Then we go back in with our first shade of that brown from that palette, and we just make it transition better. You know, sometimes it's a little rough around the edges, we just need to give it a helping hand. we're literally switching between that brown and that dark brown until you get it how you want, get it to your desired effect, get it to how you want it to look, and just switch between those two. And then I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury palette that I won from Cult Beauty, signed by Auntie herself, and took that dark shimmery brown and just popped it on the center, the main part of my eyelid. I didn't bring it all the way up, I literally just kept it on the fold under the crease. If anyone was wondering what palette I used, it's the Celestial Eyes palette. I believe it retails for £42. But everything I use will always be in the description box below. That will never be empty, unlike some of our favourite influencers. Everything that I use in the video, any information that I give in the video, will always be in the description box below. So just head there if I haven't mentioned anything. Because the glitter tends to get everywhere, I've just gone back in with all of the matte shades we used, just to rid of any unwanted glitter and just to bring out the colours and intensify it a bit more. Going back in with our Celestial Eyes palette, we're going to take the gold and we're just going to pop that into the inner corner of our eye, just to give it a bit of dimension, a bit of the razzle dazzle, if you will. Taking our Huda palette again, we're going to go in with our two brown shades and we're just going to pop that under our eye, under the waterline, blend that out until we get a nice smoky effect, and don't forget to join it to the outer corner where your eyeshadow starts on the top. Better get this right. Taking our Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Goldmine, we're going to pop that on our waterline. taking my Destiny lash from Certifeye, and we're just gonna pop that on. But first we're gonna go in with our Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I have no idea what this mascara is. You know them free samples you get in your packages when you buy makeup? That's the situation. That's what it was. I'm gonna pop that on first. Do not mind my faces. It happens. And then I pop my eyelashes on off camera.
Close and close now, till we cross the line. So name a game to play, and I wanna die. That's why I came for. Love always feels better when it's true.
Taking my favorite foundation, the Lancome Miracle Cushion in the shade Beige Moka. We're just gonna blend that all over the face. I don't know why I'm blending my face so hard. I'm actually so heavy-handed on myself when it comes to doing my makeup, but I am gentle when I'm doing a client's. Sometimes I even ask my client, am I being too like heavy-handed? They're like, I can't even feel what you're doing. But me now, ooh, so I'm about to go turn around with Matt Tyson with my poor face.
This could take some time. Hey, with too many mistakes, better get this right. Always feels better when it's true. So baby, come line me up. Baby, I'll let you on it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. Watching us, so baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous, but baby, don't let them see it. A little less conversation, yeah. A little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you.
Taking my Maybelline Erase Concealer in Tan and my Makeup Revolution Concealer in C16. Just gonna highlight and contour our face and blend that out. I've noticed I keep saying our a lot when really I should be saying mine, but in my head I feel like I'm doing it, like you're doing it with me as I'm doing it, hence why I'm saying our. Don't mind me.
And all I wanna do is to fall in me. Close and close now.
Taking my NYX Bare With Me setting / prime spray, spritz my face. I tend to do this so it helps with blending. It just gives it more of a seamless blend. And don't forget, leave your concealer to sit a bit. It gives you a lot more coverage. Learned that from Aina. Spray your setting spray on. It gives it a nice skin-like blend.
It's true. Love takes way too better. So baby, come line me up. Baby, I'll let you on it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. Watching us, so baby, let's keep it secret. A
take our Mercier loose setting powders and just use the white one to set where we highlighted, and then use the brown one to set the rest of our face. So at this point I take my white powder and like go under where I contoured. All this does is make the contour a lot sharper because it tends to like get lost once you put all the powders on. Back in with my NYX setting spray and spray all over my face just so the powders start to marry into each other before I put a load more powder on. Then I went in with my Makeup Revolution bronzer in the shade Dark and warmed up the perimeter of my face, so the cheekbones, the forehead, my chin, and sometimes, I don't know if I've done it in this video, but sometimes I do like just under my eyebrow too. A little bit scandalous, but baby don't let them see it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body, 'cause I'm so into you, into you. This could take some time. With too many mistakes, better get this right. Yeah, I do it. I take it and put it on the bridge of my nose where it carves into my eyebrow and just chisel out my nose bridge. And then go in with my Milani baked blush in the shade Rose Adoro. I think that's how you say it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Can't be mispronouncing things out here. And I just use that as a nice natural skin tone blush on me. On anyone that's lighter will actually be like a nice rosy pink. And just pop that onto my cheeks. We're gonna take her highlighting powder that she collaborated with her friend Angel in the shade LaBronze, and put that on the highest points of our face. So that will be our cheeks, if you're feeling your nose, your forehead, and if you feel like doing your chin also. And to set it all, we're taking our e.l.f. illuminating face mist and drenching, and I mean literally drenching our face in that. Then gonna take my liquid lipstick in the shade Chocolate Wasted from Dose of Colours and the original Fenty lip gloss. Like this. Okay, quick tip. I know a lot of us do a matte and lip gloss combo, and I don't know about you guys, but I hate my stuff mixing in the tube. So I learned this in college while I was doing my qualification. Obviously don't do this on clients. Use a natural disposable brush. You're all nasty when you do that. Pop it on like normal. Whatever you do, do not put it back in to apply more gloss. Get your tissue and wipe your applicator. Can you see that? So what's going to happen is it's not going to stain your gloss brown. So then you just go back in and gloss it up. Gloss it up. And you'll keep doing that until you've got the desired amount of gloss on your lips. But it just saves mixing the brown or whatever colour you're using into the lip gloss, and it stays pink. That's one way to keep it clean. Yeah, you're welcome for the tip. And this my mirror screen, an enemy of progress, honestly. This is the look. I'll zoom you in. We're not going anywhere. I don't know where you would wear this to in this pandemic.
Clearly a lot has happened since I recorded this, because bars are open, restaurants are open. You can literally wear this look to anywhere that's open in a pandemic. You will catch me at TGI's, feeling for some Jack Daniels ribs. You can judge me if you want, stay in your house if you want.
I didn't make these rolls. Boris and his bad haircut did, and I'm tired of being in the house. So if you're gonna be like me, knock yourself out. But it's cute. It's brown, it's neutral, and it's especially girl friendly.